In this video, I found some tips for you guys to allow you guys to do a lot better than you normally do in hardcore. I typically recommend you guys playing hardcore kill confirm just because it forces people to push around the map and they don't really camp. I mean, some people do camp, but with some of these tips, you guys will be able to counter those camping. And this is actually a nuclear gameplay. I think I was going 37-0, 35-0 gun kills. I'm not exactly sure. So the first tip is to play on the sides of the map, and what I mean by this is if you're on like Gridlock or Frequency, I can't say the name of the map, or like Morocco or Hacienda, obviously you guys know those maps are like the 4 most hated maps on this game. So if you keep pushing around in the middle of the map, that's gonna cause you guys to just keep getting lit up, constantly lit up. So being on the sides of the map therefore enables you to pick people off while playing on the sides, because you're not in the middle, and you being in the middle, like, everybody can see you, you're the focal point. But if you're on the sides playing stealthy, and no one's gonna see you if you're playing smart. The next tip is to run strategical streaks for your current situation. What I mean by that is, if you're spawn trapping, run smart streaks that are gonna help you spawn trap, like a sentry gun, a strike team, UAV, a counter UAV. I personally recommend running UAV and a counter UAV and a strike team, because with the UAV, I'll explain why for each streak. The UAV, if everybody runs the same streaks and you have ComSig device on, everybody can keep calling them in, and when you keep calling them in, the UAV swipes faster and faster and faster. And with the counter UAV, you'll block out the other team. So it's like you have 24/7 UAV the whole game, and then you can block their UAV out 24/7. And with with a strike team, that's good because, like, you know how when you call the strike team, you can press an old X or square depending on which console you play on, and they stop there. They're basically like 2 sentry guns. I recommend you guys putting this in like a spot for like a placeholder. It's pretty good for spawn trapping. So if you have somebody that's weak that can't really watch a spot good, strike team can do the job for that. I do actually use it a lot when I spawn trap. I actually do use a strike team a lot to watch my back, watch up top, or really anywhere. So the next is to play with a 6-man team. I recommend you guys playing with a 6-man team because if you play solo, I mean, I do better in solo personally. I personally recommend solo, but at the same time I recommend a 6-man team because not everybody has a 6-man team, and it's only good if your 6-man team actually knows how to play. If they're just like random 6 they meet off a group post or something, they're not really as like they're not really good, so they just do bad and they run out and they don't really know the smart tips. And that's another tip. Don't just run out and you keep like running out, dying, running out, dying, running out, dying. You can't really rush. You gotta like slow down. Only rush if you're a rusher. If you're freaking hand-eye coordination is good, rush. Don't just rush to rush because you do that in core. Hardcore is a whole different battlefield. Another tip I recommend is listen to your teammates. Listen for callouts, listen for spots. Just listen to your higher ups. Your higher ups are people that are higher level than you, or they're better at the game than you. This is what I recommend. I know a lot of people don't like listening to other people, but I listen to people that are better than me. I only listen to people that are better than me, and anytime I do, they help me out. And do not run the Titan and just expect high performance out of the Titan. I mean by that is, like, there's kids that run the Titan in hardcore with Oppressor, and they just want to run it because they think they're good with it, and like dead ass, like I was one of those kids at the begin with, but I definitely think the MX9 is probably the best gun in the game. And if you guys want a good MX9 class video, just leave a comment down below and I'll drop that video. But yeah, do not just run the Titan, guys, and just sit there and spray through walls and think you're good, because if you try that against my 6-man, we counter stuff like that all the time, and I know people are going to be watching this that I do play against or I have played in the past, and they try that and it doesn't work. I can just tell you that right now, it does not work at all. And another tip is take your time. What I mean by take your time is don't just rush around the map. I know I kind of went on to this topic a little bit earlier, but what I mean by taking your time is, I mean, don't just like keep rushing. I mean, just take your time, aim around every single corner. Try not to just camp. It's not necessarily camping, it's just being strategically stationed. Camping is when you're sitting there like a torque barrier and barbed wire, and you're just camping, looping streaks, camping. Like what I'm doing in this video right now, this is like taking my time. I'm not rushing around the corner, challenging them. I'm just taking my time. The only reason I'm here because this is the spot that I was assigned, because I would just listen to my teammates, and there's people that I have that are watching the other house, middle. There's people watching everywhere, so that's why I'm not typically moving anywhere besides this spawn. And that's what I mean by take your time. So another tip I have on here, and I'm trying to run this all through, I'm not trying to cut it because it shortens the video, and I don't want the video to be like too short. So I want you guys to run Ghost. Like, I mean, I recommend you running Ghost, because look how many UAVs are up. Like, I don't think that UAV map has been down once this game. Like, I just keep getting UAVs after UAVs after UAVs. I mean, there it goes. Right there. It's probably not going to be synced up because the beginning part I messed up, but yeah, the UAV radar is up like all the time. So you running Ghost, you're not on the mini map. But again, if you know spawns like me, you having Ghost on isn't gonna hide you from somebody that knows the game like my team does, or like I do. That's just for like if you're playing like solo or something, and Ghost will help you. Like if you're getting pummeled, like these guys are, they're getting pummeled completely, just obliterated and pummeled and demolished. That Ghost, it will be like a crutch for you, and it will kind of help you. But as I said, if people know how to play the game, Ghost, like people running Ghost, like I still know where they're at. And don't go for camos. It actually causes you to do worse when you go for the head. Like here's what my motto is. I just play the game. Like let's say I need a diamond swordfish. Like right now I need a couple more headshots, and I'll have 100 headshots for it. I don't just sit there and grind it like some people do. They will only kill someone if they get headshots. Like right now, like in this video, I could have been using a gun that I didn't have diamond. But there's kids that will sit there and they'll get like 10 kills a game and have like 60 to 70 deaths, and all those 10 kills will be headshots. If you just play the game, bro, you'll get those headshots. Like that's why I don't recommend people just going for camos, because it's a waste. If you're indirectly going for camos, it's literally your KD will go down. My EKIA was a 1.50, and my win-loss was like a 1.6, and my KD was a 1.29. And now that I stopped going for camos and I just play the game, my EKIA is a 2.1, my win-loss is a 2.3, and my KD is a 1.8. See, I quit playing like for the camos, and I just play the game. Like dead ass, I just play the game, and you'll get the headshots eventually. Don't just go for the freaking headshots, because it makes you do worse. And here's a big one that makes me mad a lot, and a lot of my teammates still do it, but they're starting to like crack down on it, is for the specialist. Choose the right specialist. Don't use Prophet, don't use Ajax, don't use useless ones. The ones I recommend is running 0, Crash, and Torque, because in Hardcore Kill Confirm you can have 2 zeros, 2 Crash, 2 Torque, and all those 3 specialists are good for Hardcore. The 0 is good because you can hack enemies, kill streaks, equipment, and their players. Everything. You can hack everything, you can EMP anything, and you have 2 of those. Crash is good for the health boost and the ammo. And then the Torque is good for putting the barricade in smart spots that can cancel out routes that enemies might run, and same thing with the barbed wire, because nobody in Hardcore wants to sit there and waste their ammo on shooting those, because it's just a waste of time in Hardcore. People would rather run a whole nother route like I do. So the last thing I have on here is basically just, actually I don't think I have anything else. I think that's actually it. Actually, now that I'm looking at the list I have written down, I did have these. I don't even know how many tips there are, but in the title you'll see how many tips there are. And if you guys want another another tips video on Black Ops, just let me know. I'm gonna be dropping more videos. I'm gonna try to upload every single day. My next video is gonna be a good video. I have a couple of video ideas written down. I'm not sure exactly. Actually, yeah, I know exactly where they're at. I have like a little sticky note that I write them on. But as again, guys, sorry for there's gonna probably be a couple cuts. I'm not gonna try to cut the whole thing. So if I'm like messing up, or it sounds like I'm sick, or I stop talking and talk, it's because I'm like sick and congested. Like right now, like my nose is like messed up. Like it's just hard to make longer videos and then sit there for like an hour and edit this video. Like it's better, because I know in the beginning I messed up. There's gonna be a cut. You're not even gonna see it. That's why I don't sit and waste time editing. It's easier just to do this. But as I said before, guys, before this video ends, just please subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and just comment on anything below what you guys think you need help with or anything, or if you want to get picked up if you're on the Xbox One. And yeah, that'll about be it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.